2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. All right, it's time to get the balls in the air for the opening round coverage. Let's head out onto the course. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey, thrilled to have you with us here. I've got Rich Beam beside me in the booth, and out on the course as always is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Rich, as we head into the action of TPC Summerlin, I'd call it a ball striker's golf course because you've got to keep it in play, but it's not easy with all those canyons through the front nine especially.
It can certainly be a little visually intimidating, but still, I think that most players who come this week, let's face it, we're in Las Vegas, baby. We're here for the action. We're here to, take it on, aren't we? We're not bowing down to this golf course. We're not bowing down to all the casinos down there. We're here to take them on. And I think that players that take it on, I think that off the tee shots, they can reduce some of these holes to nothing. And if you hit some bad shots at the wrong time, well, you're going to crap out. I mean, it's just the way things happen around here in Las Vegas. I love this golf course because it does favor the bold, and that's what you want to see. You want to see birdies galore, and that's what you get by the winners. The guys that are struggling to make birdies, and it takes them 3, 4, 5 holes to make birdies, it's tough. I love this golf course. It's a blast.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Always nice to have a birdie putt. John, what's the line on this putt?
Looks like it's going left to right on this putt.
What a disappointment. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And that finds him in a share of second. Rich, the tee shot at the second requires a different shape to the one off the first.
Yeah, downhill par 4, just those bunkers down on the left-hand side there. Fairway does pitch from left to right, so if you can hit a little baby draw out there, that'd be perfect. Second shot, once again, it plays down the hill. Not much danger around this, even those 2 bunkers there. They really shouldn't be in play.
From around 140 yards here. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
That one almost went in the hole. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? There's 17 feet remaining to the hole.
This for a birdie.
Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly. That one went a fair bit distance by the hole. And this one is for bogey. And he'll drop down to 1 over for the event.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
As we head to the third, Rich, take us through it.
Canyons over on the left-hand side must be avoided at all costs. Anything out to the right-hand side is just fine. Challenging second shot over the canyons, over a deep bunker fronting this green. Not much of a target once you do find the green, so anytime you find it in 2, you'll have a decent look at birdie.
This looks to be heading to the green.
Well, usually Tony Finau is the tall order, but after that shot, I think beating it and getting inside it is the new tall order. What an approach.
Drawing it in there beautifully.
Oh, that one's straight at the putt. Oh, that is brilliant. A bonus birdie.
Oh, that is all class. We know he's capable of that, and he's proving it. Our featured player's got to try and stop him. Pull something out the bag now.
Putting for birdie here. Just a short putt remaining here. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. Currently at +1 for the day. Well, let's go back and have a look at the fourth hole. It's quite a big, long par 4.
Yes, down the hill, big bunker on the right-hand side. Those trees on the left also in play for wayward shots. Second shot plays downhill to a green with no bunkers on the left-hand side, but a massive false front over there that must be avoided.
This is his second shot. 3 behind our leader.
This one is chewing fiber.
Just 3 feet to the cup. Here we are with a chance to get the first birdie of the day. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Okay, let's head over to the first par 3 on the course, the 5th hole.
A challenging little par 3 down the hill, deep bunker on the right-hand side that could see a fair amount of action. When the pin's on the left, it's go time. Pin back right, watch out.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
A little bit overzealous there. Just a 4-footer remaining. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. He's currently tied for 11th. Well, the 6th at TPC Summerlin isn't a long par 4, Rich, but it's a challenging one.
No bunkers on this hole, a unique feature. However, desert everywhere. Take out a fairway metal, maybe even low driver, chase it up the fairway. Second shot to a plateau style green. There's a little backstop at the back of this green that you can use when the pin is in the back portion of it.
Nice shot that. That should find the surface. Yeah, nicely played. This remains for a share of 9th spot on the leaderboard. And he's down there. You got a read?
Curling ever so gently right to left here.
That's disappointing. Putting for par. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Trailing by 4 strokes. Let's head to 7, and this one requires some accuracy off the tee.
Short par 4, dog leg from right to left. Just find the heart of the fairway on the right-hand side. Once you get to the dog leg, second shot plays uphill just a little bit. Green protected by bunkers both left and right. This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Oh, well played. And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard. Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
Yeah, they were looking at an up and down, but just down.
And it's a 1-stroke buffer for our leader over the field. Well, the 8th hole is a par 3, but it measures in the 250-yard range.
Scary hole indeed. Canyons, desert, bunkers out to the right. You don't want any part of that. Out to the left-hand side, a little low area, but this green, big and flat, it can be handled.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Yeah, well played. 11 feet left to the hole.
Well, if he holds this, he's going to apply some serious pressure to Tony Finau. Finau will be saying, hey now. Okay, good start at the junction. It's going to indicate right.
Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par.
It's
It's a short putt, but it will move to the left.
Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. At -2, going along nicely today. As we head to the 9th, a lot of players are thinking a genuine birdie hole, but maybe even an eagle's possible.
Oh, this is a birdie hole. Par 5, reachable by everybody should they find the fairway. You got bunker left, trees out to the right-hand side. Thread that needle. Second shot into a green that's protected nicely with a couple of bunkers short and to the right to a green that's got a lot of movement. 2 different shelves, one left and one right.
Sadly, in the sand, but a chance to make up for the error. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Chance to sneak into the top 5 here. John, have you got a read on this one?
This one looks like it's going to break right to left.
That's a great play at a great time because they've not only moved up the leaderboard, they've now moved 1 shot in front of their rival. Rich, how are we looking after 9?
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Time for the second shot at the 10th. Well, this one's going right at the flag. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th. And this putt to move into a tie for 4th place. And that will take him now to 4 under the card.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
As we head over to the 11th, Rich at TPC Summerlin, your thoughts on this hole?
This is a really strong driving hole, probably one of the more difficult ones on the golf course. Bunker left, bunker right, those both are on the player's mind. From there, a second shot to an hourglass-shaped green that's got a runoff in the back portion of it. That, a lot of times, catches players off guard, and that's when bogeys and doubles are made.
From around 120 yards here, just 3 back from the leader. Not a bad play, that one. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
This now, his 3rd shot. A chance to move to 5 under par. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Pretty sure this putt should move to the left.
Ooh, nice line. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. And as we head to the 12th, it's the first time some water comes into play on this inward half.
Yeah, shortish par 4 downhill, but it plays much longer because you don't take driver off the tee normally. You want to take something less, hit it out to the right-hand side, just shy of that water. From there, a forced carry over that water to a green that tilts from left to right towards the water. Be smart here. Don't bring that water in play. Anything out to the left with that second shot is absolutely fine.
Okay, that'll work. And a chance to move to 6 under the card with this putt. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
Starting this one way out to the left. Ooh, slow down.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Oh, we talked about scoring holes at TPC Summerlin, and 13 is where it really starts to get going.
Oh, open it up. Tee it high, let it fly, let the big dog eat. Whatever you say, do it. Give her full attention on this tee shot. Wide open fairway. And from there, the hole does dogleg a little bit from right to left. You have to carry some bunkers and some trees down that left-hand side if you're going to find the green. This is a bomber's delight right here. You're thinking birdie all day long.
He is taking this on.
Ooh, that almost went down. This putt to move into a share of second place. Oh, just missing the birdie there. And well holed. Let's move on. As we check the standings, our leader has a 2-stroke advantage. 14 requires some real precision off the tee.
It does. A little devilish par 3 downhill. It's got runoff areas behind the green that you want no part of. You got to play it smart here. Find the heart of the green. Give yourself a good look for 2.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, stop it. What a shot. And now over to Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, time to return to the action. 11 feet to the cup. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Looking like it's going right to left.
Tracking. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And after that, sitting at 6 under for the event.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The 15th at TPC Summerlin is one of my favourites, Rich. A drivable par 4.
Drivable par 4 all day long. If you miss it way left, though, you have some canyons that you may not like. But other than that, those bunkers that surround the green, all 5 of them are just fine. They're deep, but everything is uphill, and the green is usually soft enough to get the ball close no matter where the pin is located.
Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. Ooh, slow down. A 7-footer right here. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. 16 is a terrific risk reward par 5, Rich.
Very reachable. Find the fairway. Then you have a decision to make. Can I carry this water, and with what club? When it lands on the green, it's firm, it's nasty. It'll probably go over the green, but don't try and be a hero. Try and find anything in the back portion green, even in the bunker is fine. Coming up short, that is obviously not very good.
Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
Wants to use that slope from the right to his advantage. Didn't quite judge the speed on that one. It's just about 3 feet away. Well, they're the kind of putts you've got to make at this level of the game. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. That's got to hurt. 3 putting for par. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Well, after having a run of birdieable holes, we step up onto the 17th tee here at TPC Summerlin.
And it's a scary par 3 down the hill, water on the left-hand side. Most players bailing out to the right-hand side of the green, oftentimes finding that bunker, which then becomes a little dicey as that green goes from right to left towards that water.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
As it stands, he's 2 back of his rival.
This one's for birdie. John, have you got a good read on this one?
Looks like this one's going left to right.
An opportunity to make a par here.
There is a significant amount of right to left on this putt.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. He's in a share of 5th position. And the closing hole at TPC Sutherland Rich. It's a fascinating tee shot, isn't it?
Pick a spot in the distance you're comfortable with. You can chew off a ton of yardage if you're long enough to carry the canyon down the left-hand side. From there, you've got a green protected by water on the left-hand side. It's not wide, but it's super long, so distance control on your second shot is imperative.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. This putt is from 14 feet. A chance to make a birdie just slides by. And his round will conclude with a par today. PGA Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time for the second round. Let's head out onto the course. It's terrific to have your company. I'm Luke Elvey. Let's get to it. It's 18 under for our leaders. We get things underway today. Can't wait to get into the action. Let's get down to the first hole. Okay, he's got that one in the air, heading out onto the fairway. And that's going to set the tone for the day. Standing over his second shot. And he's safely on the green with that shot. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup.
Well, Rich, that's got to feel good. Opening the first with an under-par score.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first, great job.
And over to the second we go, and it's a par 4.
Yeah, downhill, dog leg right, par 4. Got to avoid those bunkers on the left-hand side. Fairway does pitch from left to right, so the canyon on the right can see some action. And from there, your second shot is downhill to a green that sits a little bit from left to right and from back to front.
Playing this shot from 120 yards. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. John, what's the line on this putt?
Well, this one starts out pretty straight and takes a little turn to the right as it nears the hole.
That one went by with a bit of speed, didn't it? 3 feet to go here to the hole. Currently 7 under for the event. And we've arrived now at the third. It's a par 4.
Yeah, par 5 for the members, par 4 though in this tournament. Tee shot out to the right-hand side, very generous area indeed. But the second shot, straight back up to the hill. You got to carry a canyon and a deep bunker fronting this green. This green is historically a little on the firm side as well, so getting it close with your second is nearly impossible.
Well, this would be a familiar spot, Rich. It looks like the same one as yesterday.
Got some good vibes after yesterday, trying to keep it up again today.
Opting for the 9-iron.
In this wind, what that says to me is he struck that good.
A birdie putt awaits. And now just one shot outside the cut line. Let's go to the fourth. It's a par 4.
Downhill par 4 the entire way. Big bunker on the right-hand side. Could see a fair amount of action. Second shot, again, slightly downhill to a green on the left-hand side. There's one large false front. Got to be long with your second shot.
Launched this way up in the air. Let's see if it can land softly.
Going with the pitching wedge here. That got a little out of control, I think.
That was thrown straight up in the air, and the wind just killed it.
Very crafty, that shot. And that should secure the par on this one. Sitting at -8 for the tournament. Hole 5 is a par 3.
A little downhill par 3. Got a canyon fronting this green that shouldn't come into play, but that bunker front right, that could see a lot of action, especially when the pin is back right.
Going with the 7. Quality shot, that one. Just 10 feet to the cup here.
Little birdie look in here.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've got it going right to left here.
How good was that putt?
Unreal display this week with that wand.
As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4.
Premium on accuracy off the tee. No bunkers, but desert both left and right can be menacing. From there, the shot up the hill to a plateau green. It's got a little backstop there for shots that go long, but anything coming up short, that's not going to be good.
Yeah, this lies pretty deep here.
Not as easy and straightforward as yesterday's par, so work to be done.
Good look at birdie here.
He's liking the look of this. This to draw even with Tony.
Ooh. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. That's 9 under par for the event. We've arrived now at the 7th and the par 4.
Short par 4, dog leg from right to left. Just find the heart of the fairway on the right-hand side. Once you get to the dog leg, second shot plays uphill just a little bit. Green protected by bunkers both left and right.
His second shot here.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Nice comeback. That shows a lot of character. Be proud of that one.
Nicely done. Well fought hole right there. Bunkered off the tee, but makes that nice par save.
Now at -9 for the tournament. We've arrived now at the par 3/8.
Oh, this is a scary par 3. Long down the hill. Canyons right, bunkers right. Bailout areas over to the left-hand side. A little low area right there. A big green, but it's flat.
Going with the 5-wood. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh, be the right club today. Wow, Rich, that's sensational.
And a chip in, Luke, just what the doctor ordered.
Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Time now to begin the 9th hole, Rich. Oh, that was pummeled. Great drive. This shot here near the 200-yard marker. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Oh, he's got to love how this feels. Ahead in this rivalry. Nice.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Here's a chance to get to 12 under. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
18-footer here is what he's facing.
This one starting out way out to the right.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
It's a quiet and soft little tee shot here at the 10th, but don't let it fool you. That bunker on the left and those trees on the right, they see a fair amount of action. Second shot plays slightly downhill to a green that historically chases away from you. Be mindful of that. Put plenty of spin on that second shot.
Second shot here on the 10th hole. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh, how good was that? And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. Tom Kim leads this tournament as we move over to the next. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
This is a really strong driving hole, probably one of the more difficult ones on the golf course. Bunker left, bunker right, those both are on the player's mind. From there, a second shot to an hourglass-shaped green that's got a runoff in the back portion of it. That, a lot of times, catches players off guard, and that's when bogeys and doubles are made.
From about 100 yards. Good shot there. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This is for birdie.
Just 3 feet to the cup. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1.
That one was fired out of a cannon.
Second shot here on the 12th. Setting up here with a very long putt.
He can't quite keep the smile off his face because this putt will put him in front of Tony Finau.
John, have you got a read on this one?
This one will be diving hard to the right.
Oh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it. And now over to Tony Finau.
He's currently tied with his rival. Things are getting tight out here.
Gee, if this is up, it could be in. Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
Oh, nothing matters now. That's a chip in for par.
Now 8 shots back after that hole. The par 5, 13th hole.
Oh, open it up. Tee it high, let it fly, let the big dog eat. Whatever you say, do it. Give her full attention on this tee shot. Wide open fairway. And from there, the hole does dogleg a little bit from right to left. You have to carry some bunkers and some trees down that left-hand side if you're going to find the green. This is a bomber's delight right here. You're thinking birdie all day long.
Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
From the hole, it's 39 feet.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. On the tee here, the par 3, 14th. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That's a wonderful shot here at the 14th and sets up a chance for birdie. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
1 stroke behind his rival.
An opportunity for a birdie here. Oh, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Wonderfully played. Second shot here on the 15th. This looks very handy. Okay, that'll end up pin high.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Now 5 strokes behind. Here we are at the 16th hole, a par 5.
Very reachable. Find the fairway. Then you have a decision to make. Can I carry this water, and with what club? When it lands on the green, it's firm, it's nasty. It'll probably go over the green, but don't try and be a hero. Try and find anything in the back portion green, even in the bunker is fine. Coming up short, that is obviously not very good.
Going with the 7.
Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
More chance to sneak inside top 20 in the standings here with this putt. Oh, well holed for eagle. He's currently locked in a share of 11th place. Well, here we go, Rich. We're at the penultimate hole, the 17th. Wow, mate, that's some golf back there. An eagle. How good. Wow, what a shot. Oh, this has been a ball striking clinic. Another green in regulation.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
That's a nice looking shot, that one. Just fading back into play. And this putt to move into a tie for third. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one's going to move right to left.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. He finds himself in a share of 11th. Welcome to the par 4 18th.
18 at Summerlin is a long hitter's dream. The further down the left-hand side you can go, carry that canyon, the shorter your second shot is. From there, you've got a green that is long, narrow, with water on the left-hand side. Distance control with your second shot is an absolute must.
Oh, this one's right down the pipe.
For the first time today, Tony Finau's looking a little bit nervous after that.
The putt drops, and this player is finished for the day.